In this video, I want to take you guys through a batch of PlayStation 4 and PlayStation 5 game updates. Let's just get right into it with the Final Fantasy XIV Endwalker expansion trailer. Guys, even if you don't play Final Fantasy XIV, I implore you to watch this new trailer because it is absolutely incredible. From the cinematics to the music, they absolutely nailed it, and it is incredible. I've said it before, but to see where Final Fantasy XIV was when it initially came out to what it is now, it has made one of the biggest recoveries I've ever seen a video game make. You could probably say it has made the biggest recovery because of the absolute sad state that it was in initially, and now what it is, where we're getting trailers like this with incredible music, incredible cinematics, and we're getting an expansion like Endwalker that's getting its own collector's edition, and this collector's edition looks awesome as well. Very excited for this. It's coming November 23rd. Now, you guys might know, I haven't been playing Final Fantasy XIV for a while. MMOs is something that I just kind of have to give up just because they are such a time sink, and right now, you know, it's really about getting from game to game so I can talk about them on the channel, and with a time sink like FF14, a little bit hard to do that, but I can still appreciate what the game has done, because it has been remarkable, and I played it when it came out all way back when. I played FF14, I played FF11, the grind fest that was FF11. Trust me, FF14 is so much better now than FF11 was. Maybe that's a controversial take. Don't really think that's the case, but yeah, like I said, just maybe even pause this video, go look up that Final Fantasy XIV Endwalker trailer, and then come back and report to me what you guys think, because I saw it last night, and I was like, whoa, this looks absolutely incredible. Not necessarily, it's not like we saw gameplay or a ton of gameplay or anything like that. It's really just the cinematics and the music they chose. It really set the tone in a positive way for Endwalker, and you got the feeling that this is going to be a grandiose expansion, and they've done a good job really implementing that theme across the board with the FF14 expansions, with Heaven's Ward as well. But yeah, if you're into FF14 or you're looking to get into an MMO, this is a good one to jump into. And by the way, that PlayStation 5 upgrade is there too, so you can enjoy the game with upgraded visuals and performance, so that's something to consider as well. Again, this is out November 23rd. Okay, moving on from that, little bit of a late announcement, or a late, you know, talking point here, but Lost Judgment has been announced for PS5, Xbox Series, PS4, and Xbox One. Takayuki Yagami goes to Yokohama. So this is, of course, the sequel to Judgment, which did get leaked the day before its announcement on the Japanese PlayStation Store, so that was a little bit humorous. But the game note sees the truth. December 2021, Tokyo District Court Akihiro Ahara stands accused of groping a woman on a crowded train. A bystander's video footage of his attempt to flee the scene and subsequent apprehension is all over the news, and public outcry demands a maximum sentence. This is another one, really great trailer, would recommend you guys to check that out. And if you never played Judgment 1, go back and play that. That's on PS5 as well. You can get it for 40 bucks, so it is a budget title. And it's available on PS4 as well, of course, and you can play it there, and it works very well there. Judgment is one of those games that I think is a great entry point for those of you looking to get into this studio's games, just because this was created ground up for the PS4, and it does feature English voice acting. I know that's a little bit of a barrier whenever a game doesn't feature English voice acting. Yakuza Like a Dragon is similar in the sense, but Like a Dragon is a turn-based RPG instead of, you know, the traditional gameplay style, and Judgment does bring that forward. This studio, guys, they've been incredibly consistent. Like, they're dropping game after game. Yakuza Like a Dragon was incredibly well received last year, and now Lost Judgment is coming out, yes, this year, September 24th. So it's coming out in less than a year since the release of Yakuza Like a Dragon, I believe. Yeah, I believe it's been less than a year, at least by September 24th. Maybe I'm wrong on that, but it's been around a year, and that's pretty incredible when you're putting out consistent games like that every year. So hopefully this turns out to be just as good as Judgment, if not better. And again, the trailer for this one was rockin' too. Alright, next up, another one I'm a bit late on, but I want to note that Shadow Warrior 3 is also coming to PS4 and Xbox One outside of its already announced PC release. I think this was ultimately a foregone conclusion just because Shadow Warrior 1 and 2 were on PS4 and Xbox One, but it's still good to get confirmation on this. Shadow Warrior 3 looks to be a super over-the-top as well, and looks to be a very, very high-octane action title, and I think you guys are going to enjoy it quite a bit. If you never played Shadow Warrior 1 and 2, I believe the games are on sale right now on the PlayStation Store, so go ahead and grab those. Those games are incredibly enjoyable, especially Shadow Warrior 2, and it's just a fun time that you don't have to take those games too seriously. You can just jump in, you know, have a high-octane action experience and have a good time with it. And I think Shadow Warrior 3 is going to be a leap up from that as well. Devolver Digital describes the mission that they showcase as being full of terrible creatures, violent traps, and gorgeous views And the page is already up on Steam right now, so you can wishlist it if you want to get it on PC, but hopefully it sees a parity release on PS4 and Xbox One. Hopefully it sees a PS5 and Series release as well. That would be nice if it did get an upgraded release, but who knows if, you know, the PS5 can really upgrade it to a crazy extent, but I still think we can get some nice bells and whistles with the PS5 release. Nevertheless, Shadow Warrior 3 is scheduled to release sometime in 2021. Okay, next up, here's something super exciting. We always know about ratings board. Whenever something gets listed on a ratings board, more often than not, the game is going to be coming to fruition, and Hades has been rated for PS4 in Korea. Hades won a bunch of Game of the Year awards in 2020. If it wasn't Last of Us Part 2 that the outlets were giving Game of the Year to, it was usually Hades, and that's because Hades was an incredible game done by Supergiant, the guys that brought you Bastion, Pyre, Transistor. Like, this studio has just been incredible. One of the most consistent studios on the planet today, and when we talk about consistent, we're talking elite tier games, because Bastion was incredible, and now Hades is another game that is absolutely awesome as an action roguelike title. Visually, it looks stunning, and it's been available on PC, it's been available on the Nintendo Switch, hasn't been on PS4, but looks like that is going to be happening. Gonna be nice to get this on PS4, and I'm sure it's gonna do pretty well from a commercial standpoint. To give you guys an idea, the game has had 130,000 Steam user reviews, and get this, 98% of those reviews are positive. That is an incredibly high percentage, and showcases just how well people thought of the game. And again, it won several Game of the Year awards. It won several awards in general, so yeah, great review scores, 93 on Metacritic. Stats like that don't come fairly easily, so it's gonna be nice to get this on PS4 as well. Next up, we got a brand new mecha title coming to PS4, and that is Break Arts 2. Now, Break Arts 2 was available on PC going back to 2018, and I know it's faster than anyone, stronger than anyone, and more stunning. Customize your robot for cyber battle racing in a game that offers all the thrills of racing, battle, and customization. Online, offline, time attack, which mode will you dominate, as noted. Again, it's been out for a while on PC, got a mostly positive reception over there off 570 user reviews. I'm a sucker for mecha games. I've been talking about how we need more mecha titles. If it's not going to be a great Gundam game, which I'd love to see a great Gundam game, but hey, if anyone else wants to throw their hat into making a high-quality mecha title, I think there's definitely a market for it, and as soon as somebody figures out how to make an elite-tier mecha title, I think other studios might jump on board, but I do definitely think there's a market for it. Lastly, I do want to note, Legal Dungeon is coming to PS4 and Xbox One in 21. This is available on PC as well as Nintendo Switch. The Nintendo Switch version actually just came out. The game notes it's a game about organizing police investigation documents. The player must review and provide an investigation verdict on reports ranging from a petty theft to murder in 8 different criminal cases. Weigh the value of people's lives to unlock all the different collectibles. This one also received a mostly positive reception. Only $6.99 on Steam, so relatively cheap, but it will be coming to PS4 and Xbox One in 2021. So that's gonna wrap up this one. Hope I got you guys up to date with some of these games. Again, go check out that FF14 trailer. Really want you guys to watch it and then report back, because I watched it last night and I was blown away. Lost Judgment, very much excited for that. Shadow Warrior 3 coming to PS4. That's a huge thumbs up from me. Hades looks to be coming to PS4 as well. Then we got Break Arts 2 and a Legal Dungeon coming in 21. That's going to wrap up this one. Sound off with all of your thoughts in the comment section down below. Thank you for watching, and goodbye. Hey guys, we hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, make sure to hit the subscribe button, and if you're already subscribed, do us a favor and hit the bell icon. This way you'll be notified whenever we post a new video. That's the best way to keep up with all of our uploads, and we usually try to upload 2 videos a day. And with the bell icon hit, you'll be notified whenever we do upload a video. As always, thanks for watching.